These instructions are for students who have gone through Aviatrix Certified Engineer training and have been explicitly directed to this page. If you have not yet gone through the training and have not yet scheduled your exam, please do so first before proceeding with these instructions. You should have received a confirmation email with the exam date and time. Make sure that you have access to the email address with which you're registered for the exam. Please note that the test platform does not support mobile phones. It does not support smartphones. So you'll need to make sure that you are on a personal computer because you'll need to install software to take the exam. So try to make sure that you're not on a corporate laptop or a corporate computer. You're on a personal computer in which you can install the software. Also note that you'll need to have stable internet connection in order to take the exam. The Aviatrix Certified Engineer Associate exam is a multiple choice in which you have to pick the best answer. Note that it is a closed book exam, so please act as if you're sitting in a testing center and are not allowed to use any online resources or talk or ask any questions. Your activity is being monitored and will be validated before your exam result is announced. Aviatrix reserves the right to revoke your certification in case of taking screenshots or sharing the content with anyone after the exam. So there's no excuse for cheating. The exam is 1 hour long. Once you start the exam, you'll have 60 minutes. Please note that it is about 45 to 50 questions with a 70% passing grade. You'll be notified of the result within 7 business days via email. Note that that's 7 business days, not calendar days. Do not attempt to take the exam again until you hear back from Aviatrix. If you do not pass, you'll be notified of the next steps. If you do pass, then within 3 weeks, you'll receive a digital badge from the digital badge vendor Acclaim. And note that this email will come from Acclaim, not from Aviatrix. The following instructions are only on the day of your exam. So within 24 hours of your exam, make sure that you log on to aviatrix.cirrusplatform.com. The first thing that you need to do is that you have to reset your password. So click on that button, on that link on the bottom left which says can't log in, and click there to reset your password. Make sure that where it says username, you're using the same email address that you used for when you registered for the training. If you get a message that says this username is not found, that simply means that you're not using the same email address. So make sure, again, please verify that you're using the same email address that you used when you registered for the training. If you enter it correctly, then you'll receive an email from post@cirrusplatform.com which prompts you to reset your password. If you've not received this email, then make sure that you check your spam or junk folder because sometimes it ends up there. Once you receive the email, then please go ahead and reset your password, and you should get a confirmation which says that your password's been successfully changed. At this point, you should be able to log in to aviatrix.cirrusplatform.com. Note that the time zone listed for your exam is in US Pacific time zone, which is UTC-8. Make sure that you are aware of the time zone your exam is offered in. It is your responsibility to take the exam in the correct time zone listed. Your exam is only going to be available in the time window for which it is scheduled. In this particular example, in this case shown on the screen, it is not yet available. Here's a different example. In this case, you can see that the assessment is actually for a different date. It's actually for January 10th, and at the moment it is January 10th at 11:07 a.m. So this particular exam, which is available from 7 a.m. UTC-8 on January 10th to 7 a.m. UTC-8 on January 11th for a 24-hour window, this particular exam, I'm in that window right now. It's 11:07 a.m. So that is why this exam is available. Now, to protect the integrity of the Aviatrix Certified Engineer certifications, this exam uses Safe Exam Browser, it's also known as SEB. SEB is a lockdown exam browser, and if you were to try launching it from a normal web browser, you'd get this dialog box. It's highly recommended that you run SEB, that you install it and you run it on a personal laptop. Instead, if you were to try installing Safe Exam Browser on a corporate laptop, you may run into some issues because often there are restrictions on work laptops. So again, try to make sure that you install SEB on a personal computer. Also note that since the exam is locked down, any notifications from your operating system will be disabled and they won't be shown. So make sure that you're running, that if you're using a laptop, it is plugged into the power outlet. Otherwise, if you are running on battery, you will be missing low battery notifications. So in this case, you see here I'm on battery. I would need to plug that in. And now I am charging.